We are in Kamakura.
Yep, we have just made it here, and I'm trying to find the passcode to check in because they do check in without any attendance. I don't think there's anyone that has a front desk here.
Looks like we gotta use this machine. We actually bypassed it coming the first time because it's tucked away in this little alleyway by a cute little Hello Kitty store. So I guess they give you a code. Just calling the front desk.
I guess it's calling whatever front desk. Hi, I'm here to check in.
Alright.
Say that again.
Okay, thank you. And now I displayed your password on the screen. Do you see it? Kindly press the password and then enter key.
Yes, I see it. So, okay, I got you.
Then push the box to open. Kindly press and then hold the slot number 6 to get your key.
Okay.
Stick number 6.
Did you get your key?
Yes, I see it. Okay, I got it.
Okay, kindly close the box again. Thank you so much. Enjoy your stay. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Secured the key.
It's one of the most interesting check-ins I've ever had.
It was.
Just looking at a little monitor and the lady like checked us in.
It's like doing a Zoom call check-in.
Yeah.
Right here. Ta-da! 2-step process here. I like the aesthetic. Oh, I see. And you turn back in queue.
Oh, there we go. You're gonna have to believe how big the bed is.
Whoa! We have upgraded to a suite.
Just to give you an idea of how big this bed actually is. 5'11".
Oh look, we got our own little what are those called again?
I think kimono.
Look,
I don't know. It's one of them.
a red and a blue one. Whoa, we can have like our own bed.
Yeah.
This is what would this be equivalent to? A king size maybe?
This would be like.
Bigger than a king size actually.
It'd be like. Isn't it an Alaskan king? I think.
Yeah, but that's bigger than a California king.
This is bigger than a California king. This is huge. It looks like it's two poles put together.
You got a TV up there. Then around, even got room. This is, I think, the biggest hotel room, period, actually, so far. And then got a little place to hang our stuff. That's probably a fridge in there.
Yeah, I guess.
And a couple drawers and...
Yeah. You also have to flip this one. These are the only places I've ever seen where you actually have to like flip a switch.
I bet it's to conserve electricity.
Yeah, I would say so.
Efficient.
Oh, you gave us 2 water bottles.
Waters are always nice.
Little kettle, electric kettle.
Is there tea to go with it?
Some green tea. This is. It's either the tea's in here too or it's just a filter.
See what the bathroom looks like.
Yeah. And this is Hotel Gin, I think is how you pronounce it. It's just G-E-N. But I looked at a lot of places here in Kamakura, and this looked like one of the best centrally located ones. It was about a 9-10 minute walk from Kamakura Station. But
It's a super cute town though so far. It's given off some really good
they
vibes.
call it Little Kyoto because I guess it's supposed to be pretty historical too.
Ah.
And I think it's fairly, I don't know, it almost has like a beachy town vibe. I think part of the reason why is not too far over, there is a fairly large beach or place a lot of people go to the beach. The bathroom's about standard.
That's pretty decent size though.
It's about what you would expect. Here, let me take the camera so you can get your stuff off. Shelby's still sitting here holding all her bags.
Priorities. So next thing on our agenda is to find somewhere to eat because we haven't ate today. We've just been basically
Running.
on metros and trains, just trying to get over here. But all the areas look very promising because everything we were walking by on the way here to the hotel looked really good.
So we're gonna go out, get some food, walk around a little bit, and tomorrow morning we're gonna do another early morning and walk around some of the historical areas here. But we'll probably call it an early night, but we'll see. But so far, Kamakura is looking very promising, and we're excited to check some of this area out. The lifesaver Pocari sweat.
Traveling, it takes it out of you, man. You just gotta rehydrate.
I swear, we've been living off of this stuff.
Pocari Sweat, if you wanna sponsor us, we're willing. This is, I think, a traveler's need if they are coming to Japan. Another street food. It's like a glazed strawberry. It's hard.
Well, it's got like that sugar glaze to it.
It's like, did I put the whole thing in?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably about the best way to eat it. It snapped off. We are starting our first full day in Kamakura, and we just had some great coffee and food from the restaurant. Was Verve?
Yes.
Yeah, Verve. But we've got a bunch of shrines and temples that we're going to go check out today. Luckily the weather looks like it's holding out because it was supposed to be raining all day today, but right now it's not too bad, just kind of overcast.
What you doing?
I'm trying to find this place that I heard about where you can go up to the shrine and they serve you tea there. But I'm having a hard time finding it.
Google to the rescue.
I know I put it in my notes, but for whatever reason I can't find it right now.
TBD. Do you feel pure
Oh yeah.
and cleansed?
Very pure, very cleansed.
Can't be dirty going into the shrine now.
No, definitely not. Would never think to do that.
So we are off to a tea house that's in a shrine?
There's a shrine up here that has a tea house where you can also go to it, and there's a bamboo grove there, so we're gonna go check that out.
Sounds like it'll be pretty neat to see.
Yeah.
And then we go see the big Buddha.
Yes, and I'm also not mentioning the name of any of these places because I'll throw it up on the screen, because I'm not going to even try to pronounce any of these shrines and all, because I've been butchering them so far.
Yeah, I mean, and it's hard to remember all the names and the pronunciation because
Yeah, so we're
want
going
to do right by them.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there, check that out, and maybe head over to the coastline a little later today and check out the cafes. Supposedly one of the cafes you can sit at and you can see the coastline and look up at Mount Fuji. I think
that'd be cool.
I think it's a little too cloudy today for it, but we'll try it out. Shelby and I were just joking about how it's aggravating in a good way that like every 10-20 steps it feels like you gotta pull out the camera and take another shot.
Yeah, or you just look behind you and it's like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Then you look over to the left, oh, that's beautiful too.
You could waste your whole day just taking beautiful shots of scenery here. It's like even the most mundane areas, a little neighborhood side street, just, I don't know.
Just has that charm to it.
There's something about Japan, and there's definitely something about Kamakura. I know when coming to Japan it can be a little overwhelming, and you can put like a ton of stuff on your list of things to do each day and make each day super busy, but I would highly advise just giving yourself time to slow down and explore a little bit. We just found this, I believe it's a Buddhist temple, and we never would have found it if we were just go, like one place to the next. We were just kind of wandering around, slowly making our way to the next site we had on our list. Never heard of this place, never seen this place listed online before, and it is probably one of the coolest temples that we've been to so far, and there's like no one else here. But yeah, definitely slow down, give yourself some time, or you can completely miss a place like this.
Kamakura, though, is definitely a good place to do that, I think, because it's much slower paced here than it is any of the other places we've gone to.
We've kind of been going non-stop, bouncing around from city to city, so having like a day or two here where it's a lot slower pace and there's still a bunch of cool stuff to see. I can totally see why they call this Little Kyoto, because it really is like a less busy, smaller version, but there's still plenty of stuff to do. It's not like you're going to be bored unless you're looking for like
nightlife.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's any kind of nightlife here, but a ton of shrines and temples and a lot of good places to eat. Just walking around is nice. Every place we've gone to has been cool, walking through the alleyways and all, but this just feels like a quiet, quaint, like local hometown kind of feel to it. I hate to use the word vibe, but this place is a vibe.
It totally is a vibe.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna keep walking around this temple and move on to the next place. It's definitely a juggling act or balancing act of trying to spend time wandering around but still fit in all the places you want to see. We missed a ton of spots in Kyoto that I was wanting to go to, but I'm not upset about it, because I think we would have really missed out on a lot in really enjoying the area if we would just been running from spot to spot. I think we've done a good job of spending time in places, but not spending too much time or too little.
There's something to say where you take the time to stop and smell the roses.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah.
I feel like on any trip you should go on.
Yeah.
Don't rush, take it in, try to do as much as you can, but not, too much. Whatever is a good balance for you and whoever you're traveling with.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should show you the view right here on the place we stumbled on. We'll back over here for a sec. I mean, look how cool that is. But sadly, our time here at this spot has come to an end, and we're gonna go see the big Buddha statue that's right up the hill here.
That'd be another cool place, I'm sure.
Yeah. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce the location because it's not gone too well for me so far.
No.
What'd you get?
Got some kind of apple dessert. Almost. It's like an apple pastry. I'm gonna keep it in the bag though, so it's a little flaky. The pastry dough is good. I haven't gotten to the apple part yet. It's really good. Really good. You're gonna have to try it. It's actually like a cream. I thought it was gonna be more like a apple glaze, like a cinnamon sugar type of thing, but it's like a cream with the apples in it. It's not as cinnamony as I thought it was gonna be, but it's good. That's the face of defeat.
I got so excited, only to be let down. We found another orange machine, or orange juice machine, but it's out. We came up here, and it's all like taped over, so you can't even put like cash in it if you wanted to.
Sad.
Yeah. We just ate at a super cool izakaya. 2 guys working there. We are actually the only ones eating there, but the restaurant was super cool. Yeah, the guy was, very excited to talk. He's actually going to California in 2 weeks and wanted to talk about the U.S. and California. But yeah, really great experience so far. Everyone here has been super cool.
Kind.
Yeah.
Very kind.
We had a good time just hanging out, the 4 of us. We have left Kamakura and we are at Kotoku-in, I believe it's what it's called. It's the giant, I want to say copper Buddha or bronze. I think it's copper. But we're here checking that out. But yeah, this thing is cool.
Big.
We've seen a few like really big statues and monuments, but this is probably one of the biggest ones we've seen.
It's big.
Yeah. We knew it was going to be, it's called like the giant Buddha for a reason, but it's pretty huge.
But what's extra neat is there's actually a group of Buddhist monks here, and it looks like they're doing some kind of like ceremonial prayer or something. I'm not too keen on the Buddhist tradition and religion, but it's very neat to watch.
Yeah, it's a nice area out here. I'm surprised how close it is, because it's like right off the main road, but you feel very secluded. But yeah, cool place. Glad we decided to stop here on our way out of Kamamkura.
Yeah, I definitely think it's worth coming to see, because it was really easy just taking the metro right over here. Didn't take long at all. And it saved us an hour walking from where we were at too. So I definitely would recommend doing that and seeing it.
We always debate whether or not we should just walk or take a taxi. Or we haven't taken a taxi once since we've been here. A lot of metro, but if we can help it, we're gonna walk or take the train.
Well, this is a lot smaller grounds than what we've gone to with things to see, so I think it's definitely worth taking the train instead of walking an hour just to see this. That's a lot of walking for.
And having being a big Buddha, it only makes sense that he has some giant sandals too. These things are huge. Here,
Big shoes to fill.
hold this. I'm gonna show them the size of it.
Comparison.
They're pretty big, but we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Head on to the next place, get some food, get some coffee.
Coffee.
Definitely coffee.
The next station is Shichirigahama, EN9.
I think I'm falling for Kamakura.
110%.
Out of all the places we've been to so far in Japan, I think this is the one I'd be most likely to move to. But I think that's in part because it feels the most like Florida. It feels the most like back home.
Yes. It's really beautiful here. We are headed to a boardwalk that's right down the road from where we just ate at. We ate at a place called Wingira Cafe.
Yeah, that place was really good.
You have the option of sitting inside or outside. We got to sit outside. Fortunately, there was a table open, and so we got a whole beachfront view. We got to watch the surfers. There's lots of surfers out there catching some waves, actually.
Yeah, there's pretty nice waves here. They're not that big, or at least not right now, but they're pretty consistent. The rhythm of them is pretty nice. This place is awesome. We're going to Enoshima Island right now. Gonna check it out. What were you gonna say?
You go ahead.
I don't remember.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing what the boardwalk is like here, because of course we've gone to a few boardwalks, but in Florida. So it'll be interesting to see how it's kind of set up here, but I'm sure we won't be disappointed, because we haven't been really disappointed so far at all with anything we've done on this trip. So
yeah, the weather's perfect today.
yeah, this is the perfect beach weather to be in a beach town.
It's,
Yesterday was overcast.
It's just warm enough that that you feel like you should be on a beach. I don't think the water's probably not warm enough for us to actually get in.
No, it's probably high 70s right now.
Yeah. I think it's only like 74.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it feels nice. I still have my jacket on and I'm not burning up or anything.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The cafe we were at, you can't do it today just because the sky's not clear enough. But you can actually see Mount Fuji from that cafe, which is one of the reasons that we decided to pick that one to begin with. But the food there was awesome. We had a burger and fish and chips, which makes me we've had fish and chips twice. We've had
burgers a few times too.
Yeah, and they're better than back home. Like that.
I know. What is everyone doing wrong?
Yeah.
Something.
That's supposed to be like our kind of food back in the US, and I don't think we're holding up to the kind of standards people put on us. And the other thing that's really surprising is how many restaurants we've gone to where they're playing country music. Between the country music, people sitting there with drinking beer, eating burgers, I really felt like we were back home. It was definitely a long hike, but we made it to Enoshima Island. And I gotta say, the view's not half bad. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. This is by far the warmest day we've had.
Work.
What?
Look at this. I heard if you put your hand over it, it blocks out the sun.
Oh.
Wow.
It works.
Learning all these camera tricks on the go. Yeah, this place is really cool. It's nice having a little break from walking.
Being in the shade.
Yeah, being in the shade. Home stretch, baby.
Yeah.
And in a much more comfortable bed.
Yes.
Well, we couldn't record anything since being at Enoshima because the camera died because somebody forgot to charge a camera last night. So
Win some, you lose some.
forgot to charge a camera. The battery pack that plugs directly into the camera, and forgot to charge the power bank. So it's got a solar panel. I thought that'd be enough, but it did not recharge fast enough to keep up with the demands of filming. So
currently this video is while we are plugged in charging.
yeah. We just got to our hotel in Shinjuku, which was the hotel we stayed in last time. So it was definitely a lot easier checking in since we've already been here, already knew where the hotel was, made it very simple. So this is our last bit of the trip here. Last stop.
It's gonna be nice to, I think, stay in one place for one time.
Yeah, this is the most we've stayed in one place the entire trip. Technically we were in Kyoto for 3 days, but we were in 2 different accommodations, so it was kind of broke up.
Yes. 2 nights in a hotel and then the one night. No, one night in a hotel, 2 nights in the Airbnb.
Yeah.
That we found.
It's also going to be nice so we can wash our clothes.
Yeah, that's definitely needed at this point.
I hope that I don't run into the same issue I did last time, because we went to wash our clothes here, and the washer dryer worked great, other than the fact that the dryer just took super long because we had a lot of stuff in there. But some jerk was tired of waiting on me, I guess, because it took me all of maybe 4 or 5 minutes to get down there in the elevator from when our timer went off saying that our clothes were done. And I went down there, and he had my stuff, or our stuff, dumped into like a little bag that was down there, and had his stuff in the dryer. So then I had to wait for all the taken dryers to get done to finish mine. So I don't know if mine was taken out early or if it just didn't dry all the way, but it took like an extra like 2 hours to end up getting my clothes dried. So
Yeah.
that kind of sucked.
We'll just have to back up the timer
Yeah.
before it actually would be done.
I'm doing clothes during the day. I think that's going to be the way to do it instead of at nighttime, because I got a feeling
Everyone
that,
else probably does do that at nighttime. I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense. They're in for the night, and
So I'm gonna wait till early morning or something to try to do some clothes.
Mhm.
But I'm excited because tonight we'll be going to probably Golden Guy. We haven't been there yet, or maybe head over to Shibuya Crossing, because we haven't been there either. We'll probably do one of those two, maybe,
okay.
or maybe we'll have a chill night. I don't know. That's the 3 options: chill night, Shibuya Crossing, or Golden Guy.
Depends on that and how much time you have left.
Yeah,
Do it.
that's true too. We'll have to see.
Because we have the reservation tomorrow. So
Yeah, we'll be going to the Kill Bill restaurant. It's not actually where it was filmed. The big fight scene that they had in the first one at the end, where Uma Thurman and Lucy Liu fight each other. It's not actually filmed there, but that's where the set was based off of, is the restaurant we're going to.
Mhm.
So we're pretty pumped to check that out. Shelby and I just watched the entire movie for the first time probably a week before we came on the strip.
Yeah, very recently.
Yeah. I've seen bits and pieces. I've just never watched the entire movie. It's kind of sad. We're coming to the end of our trip, but I think we'll be ready to also be home.
Yeah, to see family and friends and all. It'll be
Sleep.
nice to see them.
Sleep in our own bed.
That's always nice too.
Yeah, it's been a blast. I think 2 weeks is like the perfect amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Where you don't get the fatigue of being over here, because you don't want. There's always more to see, and you're never going to fit it in one trip. You don't want to make it so long that you start to not enjoy being here.
Mm-hmm.
You should leave feeling like there was still some more stuff I wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keeps a fond memory of the place you're traveling to, and makes you want to come back again. Because the last thing you want is to stay too long, get fatigued, and then be like, I'm kind of over that place. I don't want to go back. Let it leave you wanting more.
Yes.
That's what we're thinking is going to happen.